And we are live. Hey guys, James and Sailor Jupiter Fan 2001 back again with yet another stream. This time it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Just let me push the rules. And just let me put the rules right there. Right there. Hey Train King, you can join. So I have to text Trevor that I am live. So I don't know if you can see right there. I'll have to remember to keep this keep those up for future streams. I want this to be a successful stream. Uh, so the link is in the chat if any of you want to join down below. We're gonna start. Train King.
What's up?
I'm doing good. I texted Trevor.
Let's hope he can join since he's our friend.
I'll have to keep these up for future streams.
I'll be doing the same thing too with my upcoming stream tomorrow.
I even started to look up some new voices on UberDuck.
Nice.
There's what they have on Uber Duck.
Ooh, cool.
First is Percy's Magic Railroad voice.
I'm banishing you to the Shadow Realm.
What engine? What? That's what.
James's Magic Railroad voice.
I'm banishing you to the Shadow Realm.
Susan Roman.
That should be Sailor Jupiter's UK voice.
I'm banishing you to the Savior Realm.
I hope this stream is peaceful.
I hope this stream is a good one because I want this to be my first successful stream of 2023.
I have to agree on that.
Because the last ones were failures.
That's happened to me before as well.
But how about we try some Roblox?
Soda Online.
I'm going to show you the way to get Lady on Soda Online.
I wish he came back.
Do you know how to get Lady in this game?
No. Look at all that confusion.
Gabe. Hey, Gabe.
Chairboy22.
Hello.
So, I'm showing Train King how to get Lady on Soda Online.
You know, Burnett. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. I'm trying to remember her line. So, Burnett, you didn't forget about magic. It's safe inside you.
First is get 6 flatbeds.
6 flatbeds. Okay.
That's 1 stack of flatbeds. That's first 3 flatbeds.
The breakdown crane.
One more flatbed to go. And then get yourself onto the track on Toby's line. What? Why did I'm trying to get the 6 flatbeds. Come on. Looks like I have to use Arthur. Andrew. Like I said, only my friends and good users can join.
Yeah, exactly.
Then the step 2 is once you have the 6 flatbeds, go up the slope, past the quarry, and there are 2 ways of doing this. I'm going to back the flatbeds down. Oh, the flatbed. Yeah. I already got those flatbeds prior to the. So it looks like they're still there. Like, place those. So once couple the flatbeds up to there like that, get them secured over there, then place the ramps down, and once that's done, you can get an engine on there. That, Train King, is one way to get Lady on Solar online.
Cool.
The second way is you can use Terrence. You're gonna have to disable the gliders for that. UP,
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
Oh, so good to see you again.
Solar online.
Already? Oh my gosh. Wow. My life is true.
You have a special trip tomorrow, Train King, or top list?
Top list.
On top list? That's
Yep.
kind of interesting.
What you want to do is
Guys, I had watched Honey, I Shrunk the Kids on Disney Plus, and therefore it was awesome.
What?
What,
I watched-
kids?
I watched Rock Dog 2 not that long ago. Such a great movie.
Did you watch the miraculous episode that has So Clean's debut?
Not yet.
Well, that's...
Yeah.
I use these Robux to get more Game Passes trains.
So what do you want to do, guys? If you want to get Lady going to go through it, is I get Terrence on the slope and right down right here. Then you can get him into the
Wait a minute.
buffers.
You did a last stream. Wait a
Like,
minute. You
it
did
wa-
a last year's stream? Like,
I did my last year's
crazy
stream, but
stuff?
I want this to be a successful stream. The first one of this year.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I'm gonna be like, I can really go anywhere and don't need rails.
Well, the other. Oh, yeah, wait a minute.
And now we're inside the workshop.
Awesome.
Look at this train
But then-
king.
But not only that, I got more game passes on those game engines, right? They're so cool. Hold on, let me get them. Let me show them to you. Ta-da! See? Got more of these. I got more too. I got the Centennial, SD, EMD,
Lady derails often, so you have to be slow.
and Southern Pacific. Oh, top right there is Southern Pacific.
And that.
Yes, I said
Oh, will
power.
you follow my steps as shown from there?
Yes.
Oh, I got
If you're-
even more.
The magic buffers are not on the they're only on the asset layout.
I got about. I got these engines that complete all that stuff.
What Roblox user is glitching right there?
Oh, my family's up next. Oh, what's going?
What?
Oh,
What was like? Welcome, Stanley. Welcome, welcome, Stanley.
Stanley and Blue.
Stanley and the Magic Railroad.
Oh, he made it. Oh.
And, oh,
We'll see.
Yeah, I text Trevor and he should join.
Okie dokie. Oh, that's. When Dan Trevor's joined, I'm showing the new paint schemes of the immersive reality, right? It's so cool.
There's
I'm the
another
Get
thing-
Lady.
Like you spawn her from the workshop. There's a much easier way to do it. That button right there, that teleports you into the workshop.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Also, when Diesel 10 rushed into the smelters, why did all that steam come out?
So low.
How did all that steam come out from the smelters, guys, when Diesel 10 and Junior rushed in?
I think,
It couldn't have come from James, because he
I
was
joined Soda Online too.
like, it couldn't have come from James because he was too far back.
Alright, guys. I'll spawn these new Game Passes trains I got. You keep playing this, or I'll get the others. Won't take long.
Okay.
Thomas.
Yeah, my detail, Thomas.
I guess.
What if they had this Flying Scotsman and the Magic Railroad? And this. I'm trying to get his center.
Oh, Dax, you remember
Yeah.
the last stream you got to show, like, the other Game Passes trains I got? The last stream ago?
I'm trying to get his tender detached. Like this.
Wait. Ooh, I can see moments. Okay. Wait a minute. It's almost looks. Oh, wait, we need engine.
As you guys might have
Wait,
noticed,
time.
my recent Hills the Really episode.
Oh, Dax, did Ray change his face? Maybe what? Ooh.
Percy.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, and guess which two My Little Pony characters appeared in my recent Hills the Really episode?
I was close.
What if Flying Scotsman and the Magic Railroad was like this?
It was these two.
Like
That
this.
is
Like
bad.
this.
I can't understand that. Okay, my robot's throwing.
Like the tender's about to go through the buffers, but it's very slow. Looks like I heard Diesel 10's horn. Like this. Oh, it's going, it's going.
Like Dex.
It went through the buffers.
Oh, cool.
Where did the smoke come from? While Diesel 10 went inside the smelter's yard.
Yeah, Trevor's a good buddy. All times.
And then it'll come, hello, Scotsman, and your one tender, String.
Lady.
And then, and after that will come, hello, Scott, and your only one tender. That would be the line for the Flying Scotsman if it was Flying Scotsman and the Magic Railroad. But anyways, the Thompson Magic Railroad question is, when Diesel 10 and Junior raced into the smelter shed, where did all that steam come from? It couldn't have come from James because he was too far back. Where did you think it came from?
Maybe fuel tankers?
Where the steam, that steam in front of the smelter shed. Trevor said he'll be there in a moment. That steam coming from the smelter shed. I don't think there weren't any there weren't any fuel tankers between them. So where did all the steam come from?
That's a hard one, Dax. I mean, I did rewatch the movie over the weekend, and that's a hard one. I mean, I
Like-
still love the movie.
That is a goof. Like, it couldn't have come from James because he was too far back.
True, very, very true.
Or
You know,
what if
I
it
guess
came-
James kind of leashed steam at Diesel 10 when he heard him coming.
Or what if it came from that big red one what if it was a really big tank engine from America called Hercules?
Hey guys.
Jonathan,
Hey, Jonathan.
we're discussing a Thomas and the Magic Railroad question.
Yeah.
When Diesel 10 and Junior raced into the smelters, where did all that steam come from? It couldn't have come from James because he was too far back.
Wait a minute. The part where
Maybe if I
steam...
rewatched that scene, I would question that too. Like, where
Yeah,
did
and
it come from?
Gabe, I thought that same thing too when I was rewatching the movie on Saturday night.
What?
Guys, can I tell you something?
Sure.
The scene where the smoke comes out of the smelting shed when Diesel 10 went in it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, that's
There we go.
well. Maybe Diesel 10 might have, just caused some of the steam to come out of the smelter shed.
Or it might have accidentally run over something or passed over something that activated the steam.
Have you guys seen mods on how to modify a Tomy Diesel 10 with a movable pinchy?
Yeah.
I might do that with mine. I just have to get
you
the
mean
Lego
my-
pieces.
And there's the Phantom Express.
From the Cuphead show.
Yep.
I thought the Phantom Express came from The Simpsons.
Yeah, I thought the same thing too. Oh, I might draw that. Knapford Station. I want to draw that one day. Looks pretty easy.
Iron back Hero onto the Express.
Now there's a potential there for an episode. If only Mattel made one.
I coupled Hero to the Express coaches.
Phantom Express. I like the episode from season 17.
I saw that episode.
I love that episode.
My guess is that when Diesel 10 and Junior raced into the smelters, I guess he either ran over something or passed or over something that activated the steam.
Fair point.
Or
Look
what
at all
if
that
it was,
confusion and
or-
delay.
or what if it was a really big tank engine from America, Hercules,
Maybe.
and he would win over Diesel 10, and he would be scared of that character.
Oh my gosh!
The Phantom Express and Magic Railroad.
Nice.
Like this. It's gonna be slow this one. And they should be like, hey, what's the tender doing there? Hey, Trevor. Right here.
Sorry it
Why,
took so long.
Trevor!
Hi,
we're
Trevor.
We were discussing a Thomas and the Magic Railroad question.
Oh, Trevor, so good to see you.
It was
Thanks.
Hey,
Good to see
Trevor.
you again, Trevor.
Hey, Trevor.
well, what I'm
Hello, everybody.
Trevor, you forgot more of your Burnett Stone lines for Train King's Thomas and the Magic Railroad rewrite from the May 19th, 1999 script.
Well, I'm afraid Train King will have to repost those new lines for me and not to record them again.
well.
Alright, then.
The question is, when Diesel 10 and Jr. raced into the smelter shed, where did all that steam come from? Like it couldn't have come from James because he was too far back.
You mean the sneezing powder?
No, like when they raced into
Oh,
the smelter shed.
Join my game, Dax. It's so cool.
Oh,
Don't worry, Trevor. I'll
Anyway.
send you those lines again.
here's
Okay.
and also James's Magic Railroad voice is added to Uber Duck.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
Listen closely, Trevor.
Who?
Let's do it.
Or I'm gonna have to mute you. I'm trying to mute the user. Right there. Right here. Listen closely.
I'm banishing you to the Shadow Realm.
Cool.
Is it what the? What the?
Did that say South Park?
Thomas?
Right
Thomas right there.
here. James Magic Railroad.
Susan Roman.
Holy cow!
I like Susan Roman's James voice, in my opinion.
Well, it could work for the UK Sailor Jupiter.
Yeah, but for me, I like Michelangelo's better.
Fair enough.
Here's what I mean by the part. Like when Dieselton and Jr. were racing into the smelter shed, where did this steam come from?
That doesn't make any sense.
That's a big goof.
Where do you think, Trevor?
I
And
think it's
also,
because of
that
Is it
the,
scrap
James?
engine-
the whooshing from Diesel 10 speeding or something or like that.
Like it couldn't have come from James because he was too far back.
Yeah, and also go back. That scrapped engine looks like Donald or Douglas.
I believe it's
Oh,
what's
hey,
left of.
Trevor.
I believed it
Hey,
was.
Trevor.
I believe
What?
it was left of scrappers' corpses.
Oh, this scene's going to be hard for me to recreate in my Tatmar rewrite. I just don't know how I'm going to pull it off.
Like Isaiah.
Hi, Dax. Hi, Treble. Hi, Thinking. Hi, Gabe.
So,
Hi,
Hello.
Tom.
Isaiah.
I'm late.
Hey, Isaiah.
What's been
So-
going on?
We're discussing a question of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Where
Phew,
in
I'm
this
glad I
in
can
the
make it.
in the first scene, like in this scene of Diesel 10 and Junior racing into the smelters, we see a little bit of steam.
Oh,
But
look who I can see.
like what's left of Scrapper.
Hey, Treble, I have some good news.
What is it?
I just bought a Trap Master Donald.
Cool.
You have the Donald and Douglas mod from Fisher Price of Trap Master Travel? How do you got them?
From eBay.
The Donald
here's
I
what
order is either Tomy or Hitoy. They're gonna come this coming weekend, so stay tuned to unboxing review, you two.
here's my so when Diesel 10 and Junior race into the smelters, we see a little bit of steam, but as after they're in, we see a ton of steam. How did that happen?
I know.
know.
I know. It's probably a goof.
Like it couldn't have come from James, like I said, because he was too far back.
Yeah.
What if there was a plot twist of the steam was actually from a really big tank engine from America called Hercules?
But how is that possible? Because Hercules wasn't a thing in the movie.
Wait, Hercules? Like the other Hercules from Tugs?
Like an OC.
Yeah, like mine, like David.
This scrapped engine was actually what's left of Scrapper, Jonathan.
Oh. May Scrapper rest in peace, though.
Who's Scrapper?
Like, he was an OC. He's an OC from Jonathan Scaredy Engine's rewrite.
Kind of similar to GTR Studios OC called Resino.
He's said to be Edward's ghost engine.
Guys, I have some really good news to tell all of you.
What is it?
I'm getting 2 Trackmaster Donalds. One that's Tomy and one that's Trackmaster. And I got a Trackmaster Paint Splatter Thomas.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Trank has a question, by the way.
What is it?
What is it? What do you have to say, Train King? Train King?
I think it's coming right back.
And when James and Junior teleported to the well, James appeared dirty. So it's like, I think he puffed backwards to get a wash down.
Well, guys, I have news as well, if I can share that, if that's okay.
It is.
All right.
Well, tomorrow I'm doing another top video for my first one for 2023. And it's
Let me guess, it's Jen Mel Woods episodes.
Correct.
Guys, look what shirt I got on.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
what shirt I got on?
The Madon.
Mallard.
The fastest.
I just want to ask you, do you think that Daylight can beat the Madon? She's fast.
Wait, who?
The
Daylight. Can she beat the Madon? She's fast.
Or
hey, Isaiah, will you ever get a Daylight?
You mean the day from Lionel? Well,
yeah.
Maybe. The other thing that Daylight should appear in my cherry thing because it can eat locomotive. And why they can appear in Big Adventures for the American episode? Because that could be way cool.
It's like, will the PRS1 beat Mallard? Is what I'm saying.
And she's very special, lady. She's fast and she runs on oil instead of cold.
I have a steamer character that runs on oil as well.
Like when James right here, he appears dirty.
How could the filmmakers mess that up?
So I guess he puffed away to the washdown. What would you say, guys?
I have to agree on that.
Interesting.
Yeah, me too.
Man,
by the way, Trevor, your voice with the next over Train King sounds awesome.
I have to agree too.
My voice for Burnett Stone?
Yes.
Well, I tried.
Well, you try your best, Trevor. I mean, here's my Percy impression. Oh, but Mr. Conductor, without the sparkle, you weren't able to try to help us anymore.
Or what if the other engines use the same powers as Lady on the Magic Railroad, like shavings in their own colors?
And then for my Gordon, I'm trying my best to make him sound like Neil Crone, like this: 5, 6.
King left.
Where did he go?
I have a question, guys. What if all the engines? What if all the engines have the same powers as Lady if they were on the Magic Railroad?
Yeah, Thomas experienced about his trip on the Magic Railroad.
Yep.
It
Maybe
turned out
it's
pretty good
on
for him.
Blue Track Stacks'
Isaiah?
rewrite. I mean, sorry.
The internet
What
just
is it?
kicked me out for some reason. I don't know what happened.
I have no idea too. Was it drinking?
Sorry, you guys, my stupid internet connection.
What about this, drinking? What if the engines on? What if all the engines have the same powers as Lady if they were on the Magic Railroad?
That would be interesting.
Hey, Treble, is your
Yeah.
lady model is Tommy or his toys?
Is it Tomy or Hit Toys?
The lady I own is a Tomy version.
That's
Like,
the same one that Tranking's gonna get this week.
Yeah,
It's
That's
like-
cool.
so
That's bringing her with
for the
Universal.
engines, like if the engines were on the Magic Railroad, then they'd have shavings in their own colors.
Interesting.
How about that, guys?
Much
That
better than
sounds cool.
All Engines Go.
How about that, Trevor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shavings in their own colors.
Yeah, that's
Remember
really-
Mud from the movie?
Yeah,
Remember him.
I do.
You know what I thought about Mud? I thought he had an actual Mud, but he's a golden doodle with gray fur.
I saw Mutt's scenes when I watched the movie. I adored him in it. Anytime I saw him, I was like, "Aw, he's cute."
But where did he keep coming from? He appears out of nowhere. Is he a magic dog?
Well, Isaiah, let me tell you this. I think he's the Shining Time Station's dog.
He's very cute.
Well,
That's
what if-
little.
Just like
I
my
know,
dogs.
right?
And the chase scene would be like Lady if she were on Welsh Coal.
Look at how beautiful they made the movie's live action scenes with the models.
Yes,
That is
I know.
Talented.
But
No.
look at there, it's a
But
goof.
it would
Trevor.
actually be a success if the director's cut
There it
with
is,
P.T.
a
Boomer
figurine
was
you
Yeah,
added
I
in
know.
the first place.
P.T. Boomer.
Yeah, and I see P.T. Boomer on top of Diesel 10
Well,
even
Hey,
in the
look,
final
I was
cut.
supposed to be the movie. Oh,
What if the chase scene would be like Lady if she were on Welsh Coal?
That would be so funny.
Mhm.
Okay, Burnett. The gloves are off.
oh, Isaiah. Guess which characters that appeared in my recent Tales of Rally episode?
Oh, that's why I saw that. Kirila Pansipino Zap.
Cool.
But anyway, guys, the live action model animation they did for the movie Magic Railroad is beautiful, but I think it would be even more successful
Hey,
if
Treble, here's nothing I want to show you.
P.T. Boomer
What is
was
it?
added in the
Look.
first place.
Stepney.
Stepney.
Blue bells forever.
I love Stepney.
Mhm.
Am I the only one who thinks Stepney sounds great with a Cockney accent?
I have
Great,
to actually
like-
agree with you, Trevor.
Being East London.
This Stepney I have is a 2010 model. Your model is a Tommy 1999 Stepney. Am I right, Treble?
Yep.
My what?
If
Your
your
model's
Stepney
the-
model is Tommy,
The Tommy I have is also Tommy.
They've
well,
got-
this is
The model I have
2010.
is
I
it's a
meant
hybrid
Stepney.
between the Tomy model and the Trackmaster model.
Oh, so right here, we can hear the Canadian National 3254's whistle right here, but no steam comes from the whistle. This
Is
is
that
not the whistle.
475?
Yep,
There she is.
I hear it.
like, but no steam comes out the whistle here.
Darn it. I know.
I'm
Well,
glad she survived her crash.
But anyways, guys,
Lionel's making a model of her.
can
She
Cool.
is?
Oh.
Yeah, go on their 2023 Volume 1 catalog.
Lionel Strasbourg 475.
Well-
I know.
Well, Dax, they're actually making a Lionel Legacy for. If you go on their catalog, they actually have it, I believe, in there. If not, I'll have to recheck again.
What? On the catalog.
For the Strasbourg.
Strasbourg 475?
Yeah.
Oh my
She
god.
had to be my favorite locomotive alongside with the Daylight Thomas.
Yeah.
What about Blue Comet?
Blue Comet.
Look at this, Trevor. We got a
The big boy.
Big
deflector.
Boy reminds me of about the strong engine. They both big and
Well,
strong.
goodbye, Thomas. So long, says Big Boy.
How about this, Trevor? A big boy with deflectors.
Yeah.
The
That's what
engine
the
that
Big
could
Boy
fly in the
USA.
sky.
Vision line.
Isaiah,
boy.
there is a Big Boy in my Steamer and Friends series.
Is he the Murdoch in your Steam with friends?
Okay, so you see the one that's right that Dax is pointing at?
Yeah.
That's what
His friend, the one who was talking to with him
that's
today.
what the
He was
Steamer
flying
version of
in the sky.
Murdoch looks like.
Oh, awesome. I may think of the same thing because they're one of the most popular steam locomotives in America and one of the strongest of the UP.
Oh, Jonathan was showing an engine that could fly.
Yeah, have you heard that video?
I heard.
Look at all those engines. Much
Look at
better
the
than
big boys.
Yes, I know.
the
Anyways,
210
I think you
Decapod.
should watch this clip.
The gray big boy. And
Yep. That's the Steamer version of Murdoch.
Not believe his eyes.
the big
It
boy
was one of his friends,
4006
the
is in
one
this
who was
video.
with him today. He was flying in the sky. Shitters and ashes
It's
is talking.
kind of like Big One from Galaxy Railways.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Like over Taurus.
Wait, how's it flying?
He said, I can
Invisible track.
die. Yahoo!
That's a weirder video.
Yeah, I know, but it's so funny.
It reminds me of Engine of Colors. Remember that when James was flying in one dream scene?
Like,
Oh
like,
yeah, I do remember that.
like, not only was he on Walsh Cole, he also flight.
This is so funny.
Like, it's like the guys. Not only was he on Walsh Cole for the second time in a dream
I
sequence,
think
also-
the video, an engine that could fly, predicted an engine of many colors.
I'm gonna say something. Not only was James on Welsh Cole again for the second time in a dream sequence, but also had flight powers.
That the big boy with the smoke deflector reminds me of 844.
There's a Vision line that called a Vision Big Boy Superset.
Now that looks worth it.
Legacy
If you guys have any
Review-
Lionel
Oh look,
questions,
I see Connor.
Look at this, Trevor.
Yeah, Connor.
Pieces.
Look at this, Trevor. Connor's bases.
Maybe
Yeah.
they could do a similar character my Cherry Day because
You know,
they're
in Big
beautiful
World Big
locomotive.
Adventures, if they wanted to add some more American engines, then why not recolor Connor and Caitlin and have them speak with New York and Baltimore accents?
Like this, we've got here's one that it's in a blue gray. Here's one that's in a blue gray livery.
Nice.
what I was gonna say is, if you guys have any Lionel questions, come to me because I'm a Lionel expert.
But anyways, guys, can I tell you something? I think that the video, an engine that could fly, might have predicted an engine of many colors.
Look at these locomotives right
These-
here. They're awesome.
210-210-Os.
They're called 210 Decapods.
I heard of a decapod before.
Look at how big this tender is.
That's actually Dax. That's called a long haul tender.
Long haul tender, Trevor.
Even though they're expensive,
That's really long.
even though these Lionel Legacy engines are expensive, they're a huge thing with the Lionel fan base. Everyone loves these Legacy engines, and I'm really excited to get my first one.
There's a
Wait a
board
minute.
on it.
This locomotive might be a Randall from Steamer and Friends.
Isaiah, care to tell Trevor who Randall is?
You wanna know who Randall is? He's a kid that my good when Tranking Crate and Steamer and Friend. He the Spencer version of that.
Wait, oh yeah, that's right. But also the that war bonnet scheme, Dax, reminds me of Hudson, the Steamer version of Boko.
And here's the Blue Goose.
Look at that! My gosh, that's pretty.
We saw
It
the blue,
reminds me of Spencer, the Silver engine.
but
that-
it's a blue gray again.
Oh, just look how pretty these engines
There's
are.
the Camelback.
I'm pretty excited to see what's gonna happen to her when she's restored. Hopefully by the year 2030.
Here's the camelbacks.
They look interesting. I've always wanted to get one, but they're a little too expensive for me. The diesels. Oh yeah.
Oh look, wait! I see Amtrak.
This 1 hour Shining Time Station Family Special was
Have you
made.
been on Amtrak before, you guys?
I haven't,
didn't.
but
I've been
heard
on
about them.
Amtrak back in 2013.
The Amtrak one to ride the back at the Excel Express. I've seen that before. It's also my the Akana from Thomas and Friends.
I know, but
Hey Isaiah, I could do some really good voice acting from the Acela if you guys want to hear it.
Yep.
Hello and welcome aboard the Acela Express. Doo-doo. Conductors will be collecting tickets shortly. Please have your tickets ready. Both
Nice.
are located
great.
in
Are you
each
been on the
car.
Excel Express travel?
What?
Are you been on the Excel Express travel?
I haven't been on the Excel Express, I don't think. But I've been on. I believe I've been on a streamlined Amtrak train when I was visiting Boston.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Right
I'm
here.
near Boston.
There's
Like
also-
that's not hours away from me. I live in New York.
You live in New
Lionel.
York?
He does. There's the Lionel Polar Express Acela.
Oh, speaking
Oh
of
my
that,
god.
Lionel announced that back in 2021, and it got released in 2022. And it's
I don't get why they had to make other train from the port better not feature in the movie. All we saw was a bunch of steam locomotive.
Isaiah, about that, here's the thing. Lionel makes these fantasy paint schemes. And in my silly personal opinion, I like the fantasy schemes because it makes them look unique, if you guys get what I'm saying. And please don't bash that.
Actually, I respect that, Trinket. I always respect that.
And even too, you know Bruce, right? Bruce from Steamer and Friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has a fantasy Christmas paint scheme. But speaking of which, I do have this picture right here. Let me find it. I drew a drawing of him inspired by the scene from Bruce Strikes Out, which is much better than ugh.
Edward strikes out. That being guys being Edward at his worst.
Here it
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Bruce. Here's my version of Toby the Tram Engine.
The
Yep.
general.
But anyway,
Brandon the General. He even had his own coach, with his preserved today in museum.
Shining
Oh,
Time Station Family
If you
Special
guys look in the
was named
background,
in
there's
part by
there's
an
a steamer
underwriting
version
grant
of
from
Rocky.
Amtrak, America's passenger railroad.
Oh, Lionel Legacy Blue Comet.
There's
Oh.
Brutus. Express coming through.
Speaking of the Lionel Legacy Blue Comet, this one is actually a lot different than the MTH Blue Comet, which I own. And I love the MTH Premier Blue Comet. Blue Comet's line is, "The Blue Comet is coming through."
Wait, can I see these engines? These two 4-2
Okay,
engines.
guys, I'll be right back.
Oh look, they made that could be my version of Donald and Douglas for me.
Another
They look
thing.
cute.
Here's
Tin plate trains. Oh, I remember hearing
here's
about
another.
those when I was a
I
kid.
wanna, here's the thing. This being the Polar Express that gets you to the North Pole in record time.
Man, if that train was real, the Amtrak Polar Express Acela, I'd ride it.
How about that, Trevor? The Polar Express that gets you to the North Pole in record time.
Yeah.
The Lionel Legacy Polar Express.
Oh yes, no, that one right there, you guys. Can I share a fact about it?
Yeah.
What?
That right there is Lionel's most expensive, rare Polar Express item. This this
Wow.
one can go up for $3,000 to $5,000, and the coaches, well, you're gonna have to look on those, but they cost around $100 to $200 a pop.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, when I did research on this Polar Express, I found that was too expensive for me. I'd rather use that money on a Universal Orlando trip.
Like,
Or
the
maybe
puffing-
I will use that money to go on a cruise.
True,
example,
very true.
like the puffing sounds on the locomotive, the actual Polar Express locomotive, it was also used as the footsteps of the Iron Giant.
Here's my version of Henry the Green Engine. There's Gary.
Aw, he's cool.
I got a
Very.
PRR G5.
Meow.
Gary is very nice. He can be a bit gruff at times, but when you get to know him, he's very nice like Henry. He's pretty nice and very gentle. He's a gentle giant.
Speaking
So-
of gentle giants, Hogwarts Express is the same thing, Isaiah. He's kind, but when you get to know him, he's pretty
Oh, guys, do you remember A Pal for Gary, an episode from SpongeBob
Oh,
SquarePants?
no,
I-
Oh, that horrendous episode.
Yeah, SpongeBob was too harsh to Gary.
Just like in
Here's-
Wonky Whistle. Oh, I
Yeah.
hate those episodes.
Right
Yeah, those
here,
episodes are indefensible in my opinion.
here's the
What does
pen-
indefensible mean?
Indefensible means you can't defend it, no matter. And there's no reason to like those episodes.
here's
I agree with Trevor. Like there are like some characters from other franchises like that I can't defend, like Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter, because why? He was rude to Harry, and I felt bad for Harry.
here's
Well, he
so
is a school bully after all.
this
Correct.
right here, the Penzi G5. That should be the Strasbourg Railroad Henry. What would you
And
say?
I have to agree because the valve gear on that looks just like Henry.
And the shape also.
Yeah,
the
that's
same
why I
with-
choose this version, my own version of Henry, saying one of the most powerful 460s on American railroads.
it's the same thing. Same thing for the shape. They should put Henry's face on there and add in some voice clips.
Hey Isaiah, what do you think of Hogwarts Express in my Steamer series?
He's cool. He's also the James version of Casey Jr. as friends.
Yeah, Hogwarts Express, one of my favorite lines from him is this. Whenever that owl hoots Hogwarts, a mist rolls in, murmured Bruce. There's a legend there's a wizard about. There's a ghost about too. Take care on the old wizarding line, Hogwarts. Stupid bird, said Hogwarts Express.
You should give him a Cornish accent, because that's where he was built, the Great Western Railway.
Oh, like Duck.
Mhm.
There are
Even
two
though
ways of
Duck,
doing things, Thomas.
even though Duck was built in Scotland.
The Hogwarts Express. Did you know that that's like my most popular model train review on my channel? It has like 2,000 views.
Wow. And here's my version of Thomas the Tank Engine, Cherry.
He's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Hogwarts Express at Universal Studios, they even have used the same Cornish accent.
Well, the one in Orlando is actually a replica of the one from the movies.
They should include the line, "There are two ways of doing things, you know, and those are the Great Western Way and the wrong way."
There's my
Wow.
video right there. Right there. You guys see in the shorts? There's
Yes.
me with the conductor.
Yes.
I'm from here, California. What are you?
Oh, Hogsmeade, very nice. Which one you'll do?
Yes, I am.
Yeah?
I love your locomotive.
Well, thank you very much, Gilbert. Can I teach you something? For your photo, can I teach you how to pose like a train conductor? You want to try it? Yeah. Right, it's real hard work, mate.
He
You're
should have said.
lucky.
He should have said guard.
Well,
That's
at
what I
least
was
the
about
people
to
Universal
say.
are better than Disney because all Disney care about is money.
Yeah,
So,
Disney's gotten too expensive for me.
I know.
So,
Here's my version of Duck.
So cool.
That's vanilla. There are two ways of doing things: the ice cream way or the cookie way.
With Logan, since he has a New York accent, he says there are two ways of doing things. The the New York way or the bad way.
What's the New York way?
Doing things promptly.
And what is the wrong way to him?
If you cause delay.
Oh dear.
I'm just checking the comments, you guys, and so far, no drama.
And
There's
here's my
No
version of,
trolls.
here's my version
Yeah,
of Emily.
what I said was only my friends and good users can join.
Here's Emerald.
So I've been looking up to Star versus the Forces of Evil.
She's my friend of Rosie the Pink Engine.
She's
There-
cute.
You know, Trevor, she's the American magical girl.
Yeah.
Who do you think will win this fight? Star Butterfly or Princess Sophia?
Like wait, so
South Park.
So Sophia, is she? What European country is she from?
To answer the question, I did some research. To answer that, I don't know. I have to say a mix between maybe like the UK or France, I think.
Like,
I cannot
guess
answer that
she's
question.
English. It being USA versus UK. What do you say, Isaiah?
Oh, sorry.
How about that, Isaiah? USA,
Wait, who's that?
USA versus UK.
Wait, what? Hey, can you pause the video for these dogs? What kind of dogs are these? They look like pugs.
I don't know.
I like pugs. They're adorable.
Yeah.
Not
I
really.
love German
they're-
Shepherds.
But yeah, German Shepherds I can tolerate, but pugs not so much because they look ugly.
I like all kinds of dogs. All I care about is their personality.
So
In other
there's
words, I don't care what they look like on the
so
outside.
for who would win this, Star or Sophia? Like it being USA or UK? Isaiah.
I don't know.
Luckily, the cactuses broke my fall.
Do you need it?
Need my refill?
Found you.
You know, Trevor, my favorite dog breeds are Labradors, Beagles, and German Shepherds. They're so cute.
I love yellow Labradors because they're one of the most friendly dogs.
I have a lab named Jobu. He's so cute.
I used to have a yellow Labrador who was named Izzy.
Wait, what was she like? Was she nice?
She was really nice. Really nice dog.
Here's an example of the Finding Dory scenes.
I've seen Finding Dory.
I love this movie.
And so,
Me
but-
too.
Becky, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Better than Cars 2 in my book.
I'll
Wait,
take
what do you say about Cars 2?
I think this is better than Cars 2 in terms of likable comic relief and a smarter character too.
I have to agree. Cars 2 was okay, but a little bit of a downgrade. I believe Cars 3 was a little bit better to get the Cars franchise back on track.
I agree.
Yeah.
It'd be
And if
like
they are
a-
going to make a Cars 4, hopefully it stars like maybe the son or kid of like son or daughter of Lightning McQueen or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Trevor, when I saw Finding Dory back in 2016, I loved the movie.
Me too. I loved it as much as the first one.
It's like Becky, what are you doing?
What kind of bird is that?
Probably a pigeon.
No, the black one.
I'm not sure.
You want to know what other Pixar movie I really like? I really like WALL-E.
That's a good one. My favorite will always be Toy Story because that's the first Pixar franchise.
Do you
Scotsman.
think there will be a Toy Story 5 pretty soon?
Hopefully, it'll fix the problems that the last one had.
Look at this. We got Flying Scotsman in 102 Dalmatians.
Oh, I
There's a
love
Flying
102
Scotsman.
Dalmatians.
Scotsman.
102 Dalmatians is okay, but I like the first one better because it's a better retelling of the original cartoon.
I cast on the head
Flying
at the Flying
Scotsman.
Scotsman.
Speaking of Flying Scotsman, the Lego Emerald Knight set looks like the Flying Scotsman.
It's as he's still a Grizzly A3 Pacific.
Good luck, little brother.
There's the Flying Scotsman. It's Flying
I got
Scotsman.
the one
Woo!
The steamer
And he
version
has-
of Flying Scotsman is the Southern Crescent.
And there's a class 47 at the back.
Why did the diesel locomotive at the back of the train?
It's just to apply extra breakage, I think.
Yeah, and they also need a diesel helper to go up hills or something.
Yeah, just like with Dale with
What are you about to say, Trevor? No, changing.
what I was gonna say is with Dale with Thomas. Thomas also has a diesel at the back. because the Thomas had dealt with Thomas. Well, the one I think in Illinois or something. That one is a dummy unit.
That was in the U.S.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one in the United States. But the one in the United States is a dummy unit. The one
Hey,
in
look.
Hey, the steamer version of Flying Scotsman.
Did you know that this delivery of these locomotives were inspired by the Flying Scotsman?
Really?
Yeah,
Hold on,
I
guys.
looked
I
on
need to show you
Wikipedia,
something.
and maybe there could be my own version of the Flying Scotsman cherry
gallery,
version. I just need to think a name for this locomotive.
What do you think of the steamer version of it, Isaiah? The steamer version of the Flying Scotsman, the Southern
Benjamin?
Crescent. Yeah, Benjamin.
Benjamin.
It's pretty cool.
But anyways, guys,
Jonathan's trying to talk.
the Thomas Probston Day Out with Thomas events in the UK are actual real steam engines.
They're right here. Like these Pullman coaches, I think appeared in 102
You see these
Dalmatians.
pictures?
That's so cool, Jonathan.
Yep.
Like it's like someone should build replicas of this, and for same with the 102 Dalmatian. The same with the USA replica of the Flying Scotsman with the SOU trackage.
The West Somerset Railway, Thomas.
And put him at the Walt Disney World Railroad.
Oh yeah, the Walt Disney World Railroad.
Hey guys, I have a question.
Yeah?
What do you think of the Lego Emerald Knight set?
It looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Flying Scotsman. You'll see what I mean.
Oh, this was taken in a documentary called The Making of Thomas the Tank Engine.
Look at this Emerald Knight.
Yeah, you see? It looks like the Flying Scotsman. I've always wanted to get that set, but it's just too expensive for me. And I'm more of a model train guy and Thomas and Friends collector guy.
What if Emerald Knight
Guys,
were a
I
Thomas
gotta go.
Me
Alright,
too.
bye.
It's getting
Good night.
late. Good night.
What if Emerald Knight were a Thomas character?
What kind of name would it have, though?
Then it'd be the same, but should it be a male or female?
What do
I
you
don't
guys
know. Maybe it could be a little bit female because when I asked one of my teachers in school about the Emerald name, she kind of replied that it's kind of more a female name to her, but any name can be male or female, like the name Cherry and Bluebell. For me, my Cherry thing, I have to give it male despite their many female name. Like, any name can be a boy or a girl name.
I think it should be a girl because Emerald sounds like Esmeralda.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Who's Esmeralda?
She's a character from Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
And since the train's Flying Scotsman comes with a headboard called the Talisman, I thought of making a future. Should have been a future Sailor Moon episode like After Stars, where they're in England.
I want the Flying Scotsman to have his water tendril back. Why couldn't the Flying Scotsman have this water tendril back?
I think I might draw Flying Scotsman next.
Speaking of Flying Scotsman, I hope that Mattel will re-release him for Wooden Railway this year. Hopefully,
that would
with
be
the CGI
awesome,
design.
Trevor.
That would be kind of cool for the Flying Scotsman 100th anniversary. That would be pretty cool.
I agree.
You know I read that another Thomas character could be televised?
Wilbert?
No, Maddon and Duchess of Hamilton. But mainly the Maddon more.
Hey, Trevor, what do you think of this episode from season 16? Dare I say, Express coming through.
It's okay. It's okay.
I might do a rewrite of it for season 3 after the events of my Tatmar movie.
I might make a mini review of it sometime, but right now I'm working on my next one, which is Calm Down, Caitlin.
I love that episode. It's actually inspired by my own steamer story, but titled Calm Down, Adam.
I have a Trap Master Caitlin I have for a few years. Hope I can get Kondo soon.
I have something. There should have been a Sailor Moon episode for the future on After Stars, like they're in England, or some of the villains would be in England, and since the Flying Scotsman has a headboard called the Talisman, like he will have that headboard, and that'll be his train to haul with the Witches 5 on board, since they use the word talisman. And also on the train will be Dr. Tomo and Mr. Snine and Kaori Knight.
There goes the Madon.
That's
He's also Spencer.
actually it's Bittern.
Bittern? I thought that was Madon because they both got the color blue.
Mallard's
Look closely at the number 4464.
Oops, my mistake.
Mallard's blue reminds me of Blue Comet's blue a little bit.
So she actually, Bittern has gotten Flying Scotsman second tender repainted into her livery.
But why couldn't the Flying Scotsman have this water tender back?
Or why couldn't they build a new water tender for Bittern?
Here's one of my drawings I probably I'm gonna show the trouble right now. Look.
Lady!
Do you like this drawing, Trevor?
I love it.
What do you think about mine, Isaiah and Trevor? My drawing of Lady.
It's pretty good.
I also added Burnett Stone in mine. I just had to add a little bit of the Magic Railroad.
Oh, speaking of which, remember, will you remind me to record some new lines for Burnett Stone in a new post or something?
Of course, Trevor. I just have to screenshot what Jonathan said, and I'll send it to you right away.
But since 2019, with Burnett Stone gone, who will take care of Lady?
I don't know. How about the dinosaur take care of her? Do you know James Bond 1991?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, in the second episode of the oldest videos, in one episode, Emily and Rosie tried to the magic world by mistake, and they actually met Lady, and at the end, Lady decided to say to work on Tom's breast side. So, if Lady did come back GDI, they couldn't make a sequel to the first Magic World movie. What if, in the end, Lady can actually stay after Burnett Stone died? It would make perfect sense.
Actually, Isaiah, since you actually gave me a really great idea, I'm going to do my own episode with Lady after the events of the movie.
It's where she becomes a member of the Kirk Ronan branch line.
Kirk Ronan. I'll remember that.
I want her to work on Tom's brand side. It suits more in my series opinion, like James Bond 1991 series.
For me, it's the Kirk Ronan branch line.
Did that where the movie takes place at? Because I'm confused.
It is. Right, here's the Mallard.
Speaking of Lady, here's my new avatar, the Bandai Tex Lady.
Look at this,
Awesome.
Trevor, the Mallard.
Yep.
That
Little
looks like
Mallard.
pretty wild.
Look at that. That is one beautiful engine.
What would his personality? What would Mallard's personality be if he appeared in the show?
Well, if Mallard did appear in Tom the Tank and in Trouble, maybe he could have the same personality as Spencer, except he can be a little more nicer and kinder, and pretty much a good role model a little bit to the little engine. He can be a little bit more nicer compared to Spencer.
Speaking of which, Mallard actually appeared in the Thomas Creator Collective.
If his voice should be Michelangelo's Sir Topham Hatt voice.
Rest in peace, Michelangelos.
How about that?
I agree.
Someone should do a Michelangelo Sir Topham Hatt impression for Mallard.
Yeah, or maybe John Cleese.
Maybe John Cleese would do a good impression.
There
Look
she
at how
goes.
fast-
She's the fastest steam locomotive in the world.
The fastest A4 out of the whole fleet.
In my Steamer series, Isaiah, Blue Comet's the fastest engine on Geotown.
Why is that? Because it's top speed 200 miles an hour?
Uh-huh. And Randall's a slow coach. He goes like...
We would like the Mallard to come to America or Australia someday.
I want Matt to come to America more like the Flying Scotsman.
It's sent to America and Canada, and same with Australia, Isaiah.
Hornby's model of the Mallard is pretty.
Yep. And the coaches are pretty too.
Agreed. Especially the level of detail they add.
What's my train company like more, you guys? Bachman or Hornby?
Bachman.
For me,
He's better.
I have to agree with Bachman on Trevor on that one because Bachman's nostalgic for me, Isaiah. Not to mention that they make a lot of Thomas engines, more so than Lionel.
Here, and look at that blue. Look at that shiny blue paint. That's what Mallard should always have.
Yeah, I love that blue.
And the red wheels too.
Hey, Trevor, I have an idea to tell you, actually. One that's been on my mind for the past couple of days.
What is it?
What do you think if Lionel made a legacy-equipped Thomas the Tank Engine with all 7 whistles, including his Tatmar one, and where he is accurate to the television series model?
And all whistles he incorrectly used.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, and since I'm a Lionel expert, here's how much...
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, Trevor. Lionel does make the Lionel trained Thomas engines for their younger audience, so why not make one for us adult fans?
Yeah.
And here's how much I would charge for the Lionel Legacy Thomas, and you guys could tell me how much you would charge for it. Thomas himself would probably be $200, and Annie and Kerbo would be for $80. $80 a pop.
Then the total will be like over $400.
Yeah, just as much as a set. How about you, Isaiah? How much would you charge for the Lionel Legacy Thomas with accurate Annie and Clarabelle?
$600.
That's not bad. How about you, Trevor?
I would have to agree with Isaiah. $600.
Yeah, the Annie and Clarabelle would be modeled off the cool props.
Yeah.
Here's another line in my hope they can make in Legacy. The Big Emma.
What about Grand Trunk 5629?
Same with that one to Raymond's her death. She did not deserve to get scrapped. Like, if she could have preserved in Eleanor Railroad Museum, she could have been preserved and that could give her a happier ending.
So UP8518, we're talking now, so I might have to add you later.
Look at how pretty the Mallard is.
Like,
Yeah.
like his whistle should be the same as in real life, like that Crosby 3 chime.
I have another Tommy Spencer. I think I might make a Mallard out of him.
What?
I do remember you did try to make the meta back in 2020, right around when the quarantine, but that failed.
Like add in the silver lining on the wheels and give him a mustache.
Yeah, I have a Tommy Spencer. I think I might do that with him. And I think I like your idea, Dax, of adding a mustache. That should be pretty easy.
A mustache? I mean, there are a couple times Kevin have a mustache, like Owenzo at the end.
Like the mustache should go like this. They got.
I think you know that.
Gadwall.
Look at that.
Is Gadwall still around or she scrapped?
She's scrapped.
Oh, that's too bad.
May she rest in peace.
Same thing with Edwards basis. The Furnace Railway K2. That train will also rest in peace.
Not to mention Thomas's brothers, the E2s.
What were their names?
I don't know, but if I look up Edward TNF.
You want to know what other train will rest in peace, Isaiah?
Blue Common?
Yeah. I miss that train a lot. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to ride it. But
right here, it says Scotland built.
Yeah.
Oh, but I thought he was born in the UK because most of the time it's not like Chester that Otterville are made British designs.
But, well, Edward is Scottish built. He was actually built in Scotland.
Yeah.
Edward deserves more respect.
And why didn't Keith Wickham give him a Scottish accent?
I don't know. I think he sounds pretty fine with a regular British accent because Scotland's part of the UK.
Like with a posh accent.
Yeah.
Do you know Howard Henry?
Oh yeah, I watched that show before.
Do you think Howard Henry had like a British accent since this show takes place in the UK?
Maybe.
Duck TNF. It said they're built in England.
Hey, look who I'm looking at.
A boat.
The Duchess. Do you think the Duchess look a lot like the Armez Queen Mary in Long Beach, California, you guys?
Kinda. Even though Isaiah, like I've stated before, I'm not a huge fan of boats.
And I also
So-
love her style. She had the colors of Canard ocean liner.
So right here, it said his Ducks Great West number 5741 was built by the North British Locomotive Company. He was also built in Scotland.
Wow. Do you think we'll have to get a reboot someday to bring that to the Noodle fans?
I think Tug should get a reboot. I mean, the show is interesting, but if they're going to reboot it, don't do what Mattel did with All Engines Go.
Yeah.
Tug,
I also would like a reboot of Theodore Tugboat because that's a really good show.
I want to reboot Tug's more, in my opinion, because it deserves more episodes. They're really going to do a second season, but sadly, the studios who filmed Tug went to bankruptcy, and all the Tug models were sold out to the Thomas Pub. But thankfully, you can see some of the Tug models today in a museum.
So
Yeah, except that the Star Tugs Trust hasn't done a good job of preserving them lately.
Why haven't done a good job? Why they done like a great job? Like Thomas, like a Drake, than like an other.
Well, if you see photos, some of the models are rotting a little bit, and the fans think they're like playthings or something.
That's
what
what
I heard.
Hope we can find Top Hat and grab this someday, and hope we popular too.
Well,
That's
I
the
don't know what
same-
happened to them, but they're probably thrown away or something. I don't know.
Thrown away, but I want them to be preserved.
Me too. I want them to be preserved too.
like Mallard, she's preserved.
And so is Flying Scotsman.
What I was going to say to you guys is there's another place that treats the actual props like playthings.
Drayton Manor?
Yes. I hate how the Drayton Manor treats the Thomas models.
What,
The Harrow-
what have they done to them? Like, they
should
treat them
have
like
taken. They should have taken them to the National Railway Museum in York. They would do a much better job being preserved there.
The
You know,
same goes to the Harrow Model Railway Museum.
Wait, they treat their models poorly there too? I thought
They make their models better.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I want to visit that museum. If I ever had my own museum for model railways, that's where I'd preserve all the Steamer and Friends characters, Isaiah, where I'd have them all running on different loops of the track. And layout, I mean.
That'd be pretty interesting.
I'd love to visit Japan, but I don't speak Japanese.
I can speak some Spanish, and I kind of expanded. Hola, amigos.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Wait, the
Muy-
Flying Scotsman. What the Flying Scotsman doing there?
Isaiah, I can also recite a whole Spanish spiel in Spanish from a Disney ride.
I'm gonna try. I would even trying to do that in German.
Wait, you can speak German, Dax?
Yep.
Wait, can I hear you speak German?
There's like Guten Tag, meine Freunde.
What does that mean in
And
English?
good day, my friends.
Oh, I see. Germany sound interesting.
Yeah.
Even Germany's locomotives are so cool.
Mallard
Yeah.
was intended to go to Germany in 2011, but it was canceled.
Why was canceled?
I don't know.
Maybe it was canceled because of budget reasons.
Speaking of Spanish, Isaiah, the one Spanish part I know really well is the Tower of Terror Spanish spiel.
Let's hear it.
Estimados huéspedes, Cusco Solidar, una vez voto, por favor, permanezcan sentados.
Nice.
Manos, brazos, pies, piernas, y vino esto, no, no, tú, y por favor, por esos niños.
That's
Gracias.
what. So the Flying Scotsman should have a second tender for the Sailor Moon episode I was talking about, like that the Talisman headboard, that having the Witches 5 inside one of the coaches.
Why did it done? The done they would have wanted it's my dolls. The good one the kingdoms.
And
Gracias.
having Dr. Tomo, Kaori Knight, and Mistress 9 on board as well.
Wait, is that Pip and Emma?
Where?
I see. Is that Pip and Emma over there?
They're not HSTs.
Do you think Pip and Emma should be televised? Because if they were televised, Gordon would need extra help with the Express.
I actually have thought of a steamer version of Pip and Emma, Isaiah.
UP, we're talking.
Who do you think will win this way, Pip and Emma or Kenji?
That's a hard one. Probably
Kenji?
Kenji.
I have to agree. Japanese board engines, they must factor the Excel Express. Japanese can build better stuff than us in America. I mean, look how many times America goes break down, and how many times the board trains never break down? None.
I don't know. As what Pip and Emma would look like. I'm looking up SA Musics, and this what Pip and Emma would look like if they were televised.
Ooh, look at that.
How about that, Trevor?
Cool.
That's what their faces would look like if they were televised.
Yeah.
I have to agree.
Hey, Isaiah, what do you think of this casting for Blue Comet if he had a voice actor? Officer Mitchell voicing him, because I've heard his voice. He actually has a lot of potential to voice the Blue Comet.
So it turns so Thomas debunked saying that Emily spoke with a Scottish accent because of her designer Patrick Sterling, even though she should have had a Yorkshire accent.
They're both fine choices in my opinion.
Even Sir Nigel Gresley was also born Scottish.
I like Emily. It's a real shame that her personality got derailed in season 8.
However, Gordon and Spencer are not Scottish.
I cast Yang Yang from We've Been Built as Spencer the Civil Engine.
There's Renee's basis.
However, Gordon with a Scottish accent, guys, that would be fire.
Didn't fucking think you can lay around my house all day. Go find a fucking job, you fucking sausage roll looking twat.
I think that voice suits. I think that voice suits better for Duncan.
I could do a really good Duncan voice. I could do 2 versions. The one for my Thomas series, and I could do a really good TV series Duncan voice.
I cast Eric Kaufman as Duncan. Remember drinking?
Yes.
So here are the voices that the engine should have.
Nice, Dax. That's really cool. I like them all.
The accents they should have. 5741, that Pannier tank was a Scottish-built engine.
They have that train, I think, on the Trains game. Trains with the Z.
So, and I also watched who is the actual fastest engine on Sodor.
That's a hard
This
one.
record is actually held by the real.
So,
Get the unlucky cog.
Yep.
I love his videos, especially his Blubbo review.
Oh look, there's Conrad.
His top speed is 123 miles per hour.
Very fast.
So,
oh look, there's
Kenji.
His top speed is 137.
By thought it's like 200 miles an hour for a bullet train like that.
For Hugo, the Sheenan Zeppelin was 143.
I don't know if it was just me, but I thought Hugo was a fantasy design, but it
Oh
turned
look,
out he was.
at the end. What about to say is that did you know that Etienne's name is the equivalent of Stevens?
That's what I heard.
And what does that mean that Etienne's name is the equivalent of Steven in France? What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Etienne didn't come to Sodor, thus making Hugo the fastest engine on the island.
I have the Trapmaster at the end. I have 2 versions of that.
How about that, guys? Hugo is the actual fastest engine on the island.
I thought
think it's
he was from Germany.
Hugo is from Germany.
Is he friends with Frida?
Frida's German too.
And is Frida, is she not nice? Is she a bully?
No, she's more grumpy than a bully. There's a difference.
Why? I thought she'd act like the Grinch.
Well, the Grinch is grumpy, but he's also mean. But Frida's more stern and serious with her job or something.
That means she is never nice at all. She's sarcastic.
For Bittern, that she'd have the same personality.
Yeah, Bittern.
It's like
I think Frida can be nice sometimes. I mean, there was once Thomas Better showed that she learned how to smile.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I have to agree with Trevor on that.
So here's Bittern at speed.
It talks about the Germany who can figure out how to smile.
The same with the Marklin engine, whose name should be Hein.
Wow.
Look at how fast.
That's like daylight.
Hey, Isaiah, what do you think of Lionel?
What?
I said, what do you think about Lionel's daylight model?
They're pretty good, but they're a bit expensive, like Blue Commons.
Blue Comet is also a rare model.
What station is that?
That's the East Coast Main Line.
It's pretty.
So Bittern should have her second tender with her if they build one.
Look at that glossy blue.
She should have the same personality as Lady Tremaine from Cinderella.
Lady Tremaine?
Yep. How about that?
I know Lady Tremaine. I don't like Lady Tremaine that much.
But Bittern should have the same personality as the character, right?
How come you don't like Lady Tremaine from Wallace and Gromit?
Lady Tremaine, I think she's okay, Trevor. She's all right in my book.
We got wheel slip.
Let's see that again. There it goes.
Wait, this wheel slip? Why is she slipping?
I don't. A lot of locomotives do that.
Yeah, Isaiah. A lot of engines do wheel slip.
What caused that? Because slippery rails on the rain?
Either slippery rails or not enough sand on the rails.
What I'm saying is Bittern should be a female character, Isaiah and Train King.
Yeah, I have to agree on that.
Then her personality could be the same as Cinderella's evil stepmother.
Oh no, don't get me started on her. Sometimes you give me nightmares like
my mistake. Lady Tremaine. I thought you said Lady Tottington from Wallace and Gromit. Sorry, Train King. I just misheard.
Oh, it's fine, Trevor.
It's just because they both have the first name Lady, and that's how I got confused.
Trevor, you want to know what character I find pretty bland on a Disney ride, if I could tell you?
What?
The collector's assistant from Mission Breakout. I find her annoying. Because she sounds like this, if you guys don't mind me doing it. She sounds like this. And presto!
Here's another Diesel.
Wait a minute, is that Bale?
It has a Coco, not a Bobo.
Oh, I thought that was Bale. Bale should be told by along with Spancan.
What about Wilbert? I want Wilbert televised. Because Wilbert was in honor of the Wilbert Audrey.
Hey, look.
Scarlet Witch from Multiverse of Madness.
Marvel.
Real shame Disney had to ruin Marvel.
What's gonna happen to Scarlet Witch if they make a sequel to that? What's gonna happen to her?
Well, her character still appears at Avengers Campus, but we don't know about the actual MCU.
There's Union of South Africa.
I want to go to South Africa very badly.
The one place I want to visit super bad on my bucket list, Isaiah, is actually Japan. Because Japan is really good at the stuff they do.
I think that South Africa is very beautiful, especially the culture and the dances.
And also their temples are gorgeous.
Temples? What are temples?
It's the shrines that they made during like their centuries, like the early years of Japan.
Oh, I see now.
Right here is the A4 Union of South Africa.
Why she's named of South Africa? She's British.
I do not know, but
Those are some hard questions.
Sir Nigel Gresley.
Oh, that engine was meant in one of the cutting segments.
And he also appeared in one of the Japanese Thomas specials.
I wish Thomas was still good. Who agrees with me?
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah,
wish they
another-
continue where Big World Big Adventures left off or something.
Here's another kid that also wants to be in the show.
Oh, Puffa. from
Puffa.
Tugs.
That's how you pronounce it, Puffle?
That's how you pronounce it, Puffa.
I think Puffle also appeared Casey Jr. friend. If he did appear in Thomas the Friend, he could have a face.
Yeah, agreed. Just like Big Mickey.
But what about this engine right here? What about the goods engine, aka Little Owl?
Maybe it can be a minor character that appeared in San Francisco Docks or something, replacing Natalie.
And do you think it looked a lot like Rosie?
Kinda.
And to
Almost.
tell you the truth, many people actually thought that it will recycle using Rosie later, but that was false. I think what happened to it was like after Tug production ended, he along with Papa was like transferred to scrap model. I think that was happened with them.
Yeah.
And over here, Isaiah, is the Dominion of Canada.
Hey, it has
Canada,
a
eh?
Canada.
Why
It
is
has
she
a
not wearing a
bell.
cow catcher?
It has a she has a bell.
That's what I was gonna say. Why does it have a bell in the front like
It
like
has
a Peter Marquette?
It's to apply to American/Canadian railway regulations.
Yeah.
Why thought she need a cow catcher for American Railroad at all times?
She has to. Same with the Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Imagine Thomas coming to America and has to follow American railroad regulations.
Thomas,
Yeah.
before you set out on American Railroad, you need some modification. You need another coupler, you need a new whistle, a bell, and you need a cow catcher.
And
What?
also a headlamp.
Speaking of modifications, Isaiah, there's a fan made episode from Thomas Fan 2002 where Thomas went to Africa and he had to get modifications. It was in the episode, I forgot the name of it, but it was in Tracks to Big Adventures. I love that series. Now
Right.
that is Big Old Big Adventures done right.
Here's another character that I really hope that he can come back.
Hank!
Do you think I get the Chinese knockoff Trackmaster, Hank?
Well, Isaiah, it's up to you. I mean, I'm not making that decision.
I mean, Hank is very cool. If he did came back in GTI, maybe he could have a competition along with maybe Henry for a strongest freight engine competition.
What do you think of Baracus, Isaiah, from Steamer and Friends, the Steamer equivalent of Hank?
He's pretty cool. You showed me a lot of back in July of last year.
I could think of but you also forgot that Thomas should have a headlamp above his face for an American configuration.
Wait a minute.
Is that the all aboard?
Is that Bell right there?
The All Aboard Live Tour.
That's what I was gonna say. I wish that came back. Like that should get the younger audience back into the show.
Yeah, I also heard that it had exclusive voice actors for the characters.
Even exclusive songs.
Yeah, that too.
If I were to be on the Thomas and Friends show, I wish I could voice one of the characters since I voiced almost all of them in my series. And I even did a whole video, I think last year, of my Thomas voice impressions. I have taken drama class, Trevor, to practice voice acting.
Now that is the drama we need.
Yes, exactly. Not with, I'm not going to mention his name.
Yeah, don't mention the trolls and don't feed the trolls either because that's what they want.
Well, I was referring to another Thomas user that we shall not name, right, Isaiah?
Yeah, but can we not talk about that, please? Not trying to be rude or anything,
Yep.
because it is drama free, and we're here to have fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, Isaiah, we will address it tomorrow.
Oh no, don't get me started on that. I wonder how that's gonna turn up. Speaking of which, to get the Maya off in it, look,
Oh, look at that. That's a cool train drawing.
actually, that's Choo Choo from the story Choo Choo, the story Little Engine Who Run Away.
Right.
She's 442.
She has that golden bear whistle and that golden bear whistle and the Magic Railroad big puffing sounds.
Wait, you know Choo Choo, Dax?
Yep.
How do you know?
There was a video recommendation and I just clicked on it.
Do you think she looks cute in this picture?
Yep. Did you? Were you surprised you heard the Magic Railroad big puffing sounds when in it?
Oh, I think I kind of heard that. How fast can she go?
Was she on Walsh Coal?
It doesn't really explain, but I'm glad they found Choo Choo in the end.
Right, here is the Soda Online update.
Oh, Isaiah, I told you something in the chat. I hope you understand.
Oh, that's fine, Trevor. Me and Trevor are awesome too.
Yep. We all are.
We all are autistic.
Even
Excuse
though
me.
even though in the update they carry fish in open trucks.
Wait. I have something to say about that. How come they couldn't cover that like back in season 8? I mean, that's just I don't know what to describe it.
P.U.
Ugh.
Bash and Dash hauling logs on a doubleheader.
I wish that they did come back, but can they at least make them less annoying?
That being for one, these being the Bash and Dash error.
Yeah.
Oh, how
Look at George.
about Ferdinand? Ferdinand should also come back. That's right.
And
Ferdinand,
reminds me
he
of-
gets that.
Then comes then there should be the Ferdinand error.
Hey, Isaiah, Ferdinand reminds me of this guy.
Burbail?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And even the Ace error.
And Brer Fox and Brer Rabbit make me think of Bash and Dash.
Chef
Brer
Brer
Rabbit
Bear.
reminds me of Thomas.
Brer Bear Train King? I thought you said Brother Bear.
No, I was talking about Brer Bear. Did you know, Trevor, that Brer Bear works for Universal now in my books?
Yeah, you told me that.
Wait a minute. Wait, who's that? Is that Box Hell?
Yep.
I don't think Boxer should be tough by Today's video because we already got Stepney in the television series, and they will do like a remake of it. What's Stepney gonna come back as a pride in GDI as a special treat along with Steven?
We've also got the All Engines Go Thomas, Percy, and Diesel.
No!
Oh, no.
I'm gonna do my
What's
reaction to it.
first?
What
But
were they thinking? Wait, that's not City True for a second? I see City True.
Look at Percy's face. It's glitching.
And we've also look how much exhaust diesel's going out.
Why do they have to add All Engines Go? Not a lot of people like the reboot.
So in order
Yeah,
here's
not a lot of people like the reboot.
this would be Percy Jr., Thomas Jr., and Diesel Jr.
Especially when PlayRail announced that they were making All Engines Go merchandise.
That's why I call these
They think
Percy
Tommy betray us?
Well, I don't think they entirely betrayed us, Isaiah, because they're still making the classic range.
Hopefully.
Right here is Percy Jr., Thomas Jr., and Diesel Jr. That's what I call them.
God, my phone is still being sore from last night.
And even Nia Jr.
Nia
a whole lot better than GDI for me. Nia back will be in season 2 for me, and I'm gonna fix them just like I did before I turned to this account.
They even got the All Engines Go Thomas error and the All Engines Go Diesel error. Why not the All Engines Go Percy error?
Oh, I know. How about we can do a Kana error instead?
Or even the Nia error. All Engines Go Nia error.
Oh, what do you guys think of Blow Some Steam? I love that parody.
Hobbit the Dagon was hopping
There's-
above it when suddenly
Right here.
Bust
There's
my
the-
buffers. This
the-
is the way to the Whistling
Look
Woods.
at this, guys.
Thomas.
The all aboard live tour Thomas prop.
wait, where is it now?
Is this on at Buckingham Palace in 2006?
Wait, is that Queen Elizabeth too?
Yeah.
I wish she didn't die. Now her son Prince Charles will have to call him king now. There she is.
She will rest in peace.
And I think Sherman did a pretty good job with her voice before 2 years prior to her death. She did a pretty good job.
Yeah, Sharon Miller's better as a voice director than a
There's the
writer.
Prototype
personally.
face.
Was it truly true that her son Prince Charles narrated the story?
Well, he narrated the first half of the episode, Isaiah, the introduction, but he didn't narrate the episode. Thomas did.
First, the
Oh, I
final,
see now.
here's the final face. Here's the prototype Thomas face.
Wow.
Interesting. I think Lionel, when they made their Thomas, they had a prototype face.
Even though Jonathan
Can
Ross,
you just block that troll?
what troll?
Just look in the chat. He's spamming to get in.
Kick. Right here is Jonathan Ross as Sir Topham Hatt, but he accidentally has hair.
Oh, I saw the actor who does Ron that was in the background. Rupert Grint. Let's see. I saw him. He's in the video. Right there. Rupert Grint, the one who
Where?
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I see him.
Oh, I see him now. I see him.
Right there.
he's the one that does Ron from the Harry Potter franchise. In my opinion on the Harry Potter franchise, it's amazing. I saw the first movie and I really enjoyed it.
And well, UP8518, we're talking and you might be interrupting us. So if you are going to join, then you're going to have to listen to us and not interrupt. But now is not a good time.
Yeah, I agree with Dax. Hey, Dax, I really like your Toby voice for my Tatmar movie.
So, yeah, it's a perfect Colm Feore impression. I tried my best to do a. I was originally going to do a Cockney accent where he was built.
Oh, I see now.
There's Casey Jr. He was built in America, right?
We got the free and easy model remake, but it has James.
Oh boy, let's go.
Look at this. Like, but James is in Ace's role.
He looks a lot like Casey Jr. a little bit.
James reminds me of my character, Jeremy. Remember him, Isaiah?
Oh yeah, he also reminds me of Campbell on Pocket Trains.
Did
Jeremy-
you hear what I said, UP? You should have heard what I said.
I don't think he's listening.
Look, there's
He's just
Campbell.
by-
He's nothing but a
Hey,
show
you
off,
guys
but he
talking-
means well.
Just look there, easy as pie. Listen.
Hey, are you guys talking about Quagmire? He never showed this morning, and today's the day we usually go apple picking. Get that one. Get that one. Hey, get that one. Get that one over there. No, not that one.
I already got it. I can't put it back.
Well, it's not going
Wait,
up.
is that Family
If you're
Guy?
so smart, why don't you come up here and pick them yourself?
And now there's no pie at all.
What episode was that?
I don't know.
Wait a minute, that was from season 14.
Right here is the Big World Big Adventures free and easy model remake, but James is in Ace's role.
James reminds me of one Universal ride.
Like this.
I know you've taken on a playful.
Can you please just stop there in the private chat? You're not even listening to Dax.
What? Yeah, you're not even listening to me, and you should have been listening to us talk.
I have to agree with Dax. Like
Yeah.
UP, you ignored him.
Yeah, and last time we tried to join your live stream, you weren't there anymore.
Trevor does have a point.
and I'm.
Wait a minute. Guys, see that Magic Railroad book?
You all right, Isaiah?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's just my throat is a bit sore. Hopefully, I can get some medicine to cheer myself up.
In my opinion, Tamar deserves more love than hate.
It was
I
not
agree.
It
That doesn't mean it's free of criticism.
I'm really excited for my movie of it that comes out in April. I haven't picked a full release day, but it's coming around there, if not spring break.
Right
Spring
here.
break? That's also the same time I'm gonna go to Florida pretty soon.
The American version comes.
Wait a minute. Wait, what locomotive is that? The Thomas one.
That's the USRA chassis switcher.
And Jupiter is gonna be Lady.
Here's the ATSF war bonnet.
Hudson.
Well, actually, Hudson's an FT.
By far, that was Hudson because of the shape.
Conrail and Rail Link.
Speaking of splatter and dots, look who I also have in my drawings.
Splodge.
He has splatter and he has
Dodge.
dodge.
Well,
Cool.
Isaiah, what I was trying to tell you is Hudson's a war bonnet FT. He's on an F3. There's a big difference between an F3 and FT.
Oh, what's the difference?
Well, an FT has like this boxy top where its generators are.
Oh, I kind of understand where you're coming from now. Hey, Trevor, if you splatter on Dogma of Otomi and Hit Toys,
I have the Hit Toys splatter and the Fisher Price Dodge.
how you got them? eBay?
eBay, as usual.
Well, if I kind of try to get splatter on Dodge, splatter would be even more hard to find than Dodge because for some reason, look the fight only make Dodge and not splatter for some reason.
Here's the ATSF war bonnet EMD.
That's
what was playing Diesel 10.
The steamer version of Diesel 10's a ES44.
And here is the logs. Is the daylight actually going through these magic buffers?
Now that's cool.
The missing log car.
Is that Muffle Mountain?
Yeah. Like, how did daylight become decoupled from the log car right here?
I don't know. She's a pretty locomotive. What steamer version of the equivalent of your Daylight your series, Train King? Which Thomas character?
Well, the Daylight is a steamer version of, let's see, the steamer version of Steven, I think. I have to think of who it will be, though.
Oh, I see now.
So
and the Daylight in my steamer series is a male.
Well, I think Daylight is more feminine in my opinion, but it's your series, Train King. You can do whatever you want.
So whoever's gonna pick up that log car should bring it into the workshop again. And hook it up to whatever engine's in there.
Hey, Triple, do you know Mega Hedgehog X?
No.
No.
Did you know that Mega Hedgehog X made a cousin Trap Master 2 lady?
I don't never heard of that user.
Mega Hedgehog X?
I've heard of Mr. A the Hedgehog who did a couple Playrail collection videos.
Right here's there's got a missing coal car, which is actually this Norfolk and Western hopper car.
That looks like a bulk hopper, because Lionel makes those.
What if the American coal would make engines very sooty? It's like North American coal.
There's a 2010 Trackmaster, Thomas.
And somehow
not the same one I have.
Somehow this coal truck teleported here.
Isaiah, I also have that Thomas too. I actually gave him an overhaul as of recent.
As right here, it got back, and so did Thomas. But after this, is Rheneas bumping this cattle car through the buffers here.
UP in the chat box, will you please stop?
Same. You are not listening to us.
Well, at least he's not a troll, but he's getting too much. He's wanting too much attention.
Dogs begging for attention is different because they love attention.
Oh, yeah. I knew that.
Oh, is that the train sim game?
We found magic buffers here.
Oh, I had that game.
Oh, I love to cause crashes on there.
Wait, what engine is that?
Magic buffers.
Oh, and Isaiah, if you're wondering, the magic buffers are in my Thomas series. They just haven't been mentioned yet. Oh, I love Tatmar.
Yeah, me too.
I got Thomas and Magic Buffers official trailer.
I read a whole history on the history of Tatmar. It's actually quite interesting, the history of the movie and how it was made.
Hey, Dax, is it okay I can show my screen? Because I want to show Tranking something.
What is it? Oh, look, Edward's in this too.
Edward. Okay, now Edward needs more
Yay.
respect. Who agrees that Edward deserves more respect by Mattel?
I agree.
He was the
Same
first.
for Henry.
And Toby.
Yep. And everybody else.
UP, please stop.
Look,
ignore him.
This is what I'm talking about. Look.
Oh, I've seen that custom.
Yeah, let's be honest. He did a pretty good job with his custom. It doesn't look that bad, but the only thing I will improve is the color purple. She's more like a red violet than this kind of purple plum. That's all I want to show Dax.
Ladies, purple reminds me of Spyro's.
Actually, she's a magenta color.
But I thought she's like a red violet. A red violet or magenta are like
And a little bit of maroon here and there.
Look at all of that steam she's producing.
She's gonna come back to life.
Yeah.
Did you know that in the movie that they actually used a real life train of Lady that they made specifically for Tatmar?
And they're heading out
Yeah,
into the dark night here.
I can't wait to recreate that scene in my
Look at this.
Tatmar rewrite.
You can actually see.
Is Mutt
this-
gonna appear in the movie?
I could tell right
yes.
here.
Yeah. What is he gonna do in it?
I could actually, guys, I could actually tell the sky was pitch black. Because it's
Yeah.
actually nighttime there.
You know,
What were you saying?
what I was saying is I'm gonna use a Lego dog as Mutt for my Tatmar, since the human scenes will be done through Lego.
Wait, what you say about Mutt?
That I'll use a Lego dog as Mutt.
That's kind of cool.
And over here, look up. We can see what's using to produce the smoke right there on Lady's funnel.
One of my favorite scenes in this movie, Lady returns.
Yeah. Yeah, in my opinion, Thomas Magic Railroad is canon because of a few reasons.
For my series, Trevor, my Tatmar rewrites canon to my Thomas series. Because after that, Lady is getting her own episode, and I'm going to give her more love than Mattel can do with her.
Yeah. I can understand Lady not returning, but I really wish they brought back Splatter and Dodge as well, but they were replaced by various characters like Paxton, Sydney, etc.
Why Lady did not come back? She needs to come back.
Well, last time she appeared was in Calling All Engines in the dream sequence.
Oh, I know that scene where Thomas dreams of how to make things better.
Yeah.
What if there are some other Calling All Engine scenes, like Rusty's trucks pushing him down the mountains and towards the wharf. Like the fight theme being used for that, but it would also be used when you know that Duck was going to be in it, but he was dropped.
Why?
Really?
It said on the wiki.
Why he was dropped out?
I don't know, but if he was included, then he would go with Lady and her 5 trucks.
What's your guys' favorite Thomas crash?
I like a lot of them actually.
My favorite one's the one in Something in the Air.
That's a good one.
That track also reminded me of Amtrak World Disaster, the Bay Canyon accident.
Look, and we can see that Lady was pulling 5 trucks. But what were they full of, guys?
Coal?
Probably coal.
Probably they're probably empty.
And guys, what were Rusty's cars full of?
Slate.
I have a
slate
hit
as
choice,
usual.
Rusty.
I guess Lady's trucks were filled with coal.
You can you just please stop right there? You're not even listening to Dax. It's getting me a headache.
It's draining me as well.
Yeah, UP, I know you're just a kid, but you need to stop posting the same comments over and over and over again.
That's what's called repetitive commenting.
Yeah, I can't stand people like that.
Like competitive writing, like you do the same words over and over again, like you're writing a book.
It's a video called Lady of the Legend.
Wait, what happening to her?
Like there should be like after she crashed, and then it turns into a smoke box store.
Wait, what happened to her face?
And disappeared, and she slowly backs into the magic buffers.
Oh my gosh! Seriously, UP, stop!
Yeah, stop spamming like a spam bot. Just listen to Dax and us.
And listen to us talk.
Do you know Waiting Friends from 2009?
Yes.
Well, if Duck was included in Calling All Engines, he should have been included in Thomas and an extension of Thomas's dream sequence where it isn't a dream and he is Lady's back engine with her trucks.
What do you think of the paint splattered Trackmaster, Thomas?
It's great. It looks good. Like then the fight theme we used when Duck and Lady race down. How about that, big guys?
That would be cool.
Same with Rusty's trucks pushing him down.
Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to go to bed because I have to work tomorrow. So I'll see you guys around.
All right,
that's okay, Trevor. See you in the next video.
Oh, Trevor, I'll send you out your lines. I promise.
Okay. Have a good night, Dax.
Good night.
I will.
Good night, Trevor.
Will you guys go too?
No, not for much longer. I'm so sane.
Me too.
We got engines working together.
I think I've seen that game before in the car and Go DVD in my father's house.
I've never played this game, Isaiah. What's it like?
Oh, look, I see Donald. Donald's gonna come this weekend, like I said.
I'm excited for you. What do you think of me getting that Thomas for my season 3?
That's gonna be pretty cool. Do you think I should have do you think Don should have an episode about him in my season 2?
You just gave me an idea for you, actually.
Yeah.
How about Welcome to Sodor, Donald?
What's gonna be about?
Plot. It's a busy day on the island of Sodor, and ever since Spencer's calamity, there's been a lot of confusion and delay at the docks. So, with Sir Topham Hatt's help, he brings back Donald, and all the engines get excited, especially Duck.
But what about Douglas?
Well, Douglas, we'll have him work on the little western. Just have him be mentioned, actually.
Well, Donald will be away in the mainland?
Yes.
Donald will join him.
Well, yeah, I think Douglas will be mentioned in the episode. It's just that, if I get Douglas pretty soon, it will be in it. But like I said, like in another stream, is that Duck is more hard to find than Donald, like how Bill is hard to find than Ben.
Exactly. I remember on Christmas Day, Isaiah, I think I told you the story that I scored both of them on the same day.
Well, yes, you told me, and I thought gonna get Donald for Christmas.
Yeah, I wanted Bill and Ben for Christmas too, but I'm just really glad I scored them after Christmas.
Hopefully, the next Chat Matter item on my allowance will either be either Rosie or Ben.
Ooh, I really hope you get Ben because you can't have Bill without Ben.
Yep, exactly. Even though I did promise Rosie, maybe another time.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna change Duck's design for season 2 because the 2009 Duck is hard to find, and he brings
You
back
meant season 3.
Yep, and he's gonna have that look in the episode, the St. Patrick's Day story.
We got the train's Marklin engine, aka Heinz.
Interesting. I wish he was televised.
And by the way, Train King, I forgot to tell this, but I have good news.
What is it?
Donald has been shipped.
Awesome!
Can't wait to do an unboxing video because I want to see the Scottish Cardonian twins for a long time in merchandise.
I can't wait to see him too. And what do you think of the story idea for him?
It's pretty good. I see what I can do. I mean, the 5-time-day episode I planned for the next episode, I didn't know about it now because your idea. I'm either have to either cancel that like a scrap episode, or I'm just gonna remove it like to another season.
I think you should do the Donald idea because think about it, you're getting Donald in the mail. As for me, my Thomas series is still on hold, unfortunately, due to the production of the Tatmar movie and Ladies episodes.
Actually, to tell you the truth, actually the next episode will be your idea. So maybe the episode Thomas Vante problem, maybe I will either scrap it or maybe I can just move it to another season if the season goes well.
Oh, here's Diesel 10 and all engines go.
Interesting.
What happened if he did appear on Legends Go though?
Like if he did return in all engines go like Trevor said, then he should be voiced by Neil Crone.
Do you think it would cause trouble?
Yep.
I think with my Tomy Diesel 10, I'm gonna give him a movable claw. I just have to see how I have to do it because I've seen mods on it.
On the Ladybirds series.
Oh, I've seen those books before.
And now I'm almost complete with endings with numbers 1 to 12. Now after when I get Donald, now the only two I have to worry about is Douglas and Oliver. I already have planned for Oliver to make a cousin of him.
Nice. We got Thomas's season 2 happy face. Then Duck, and then Donald and Douglas, like they're missing their teeth.
I wish they brought back the models.
And
Do
James,
you know Isaac, the engine 12?
Yeah, I've subscribed to him and he's subscribed to me.
And you know what? He actually has the Chinese knockup Donald Douglas or the Fit the Price models. I was there in his last stream by 2022, and he showed one of his models of them.
like there's the unused James happy face.
Oh, that's a nice James. That's a nice James face.
But used in faraway shots from season 2. But did
Wait,
appear
is
in
that
some
Chris Christensen?
Yep, but it did appear in some close-up promo images.
Interesting.
Which is what I use on my profile pics. Should have used it more often, am I right?
Yeah. I wish the O face came back. Thomas's O face.
And it's like in GWR Studios said, Why does it have no teeth? Here's what it normally looks like smiling. You can clearly see the white teeth right there. So why are they missing here? This is definitely a goof.
I like his goof videos. I wish he came back. He even did a goofs on the Polar Express.
I love GWR Studios.
Useful Edward fan. In his Better View for Gordon goof video,
Up, which I grew up with.
Look at the subtitles here.
With the line "He likes idling in stations" seems to be said by Sir Topham Hatt instead of Gordon.
Interesting.
Well, you know what? I think the type of that episode should be like a Donald comeback.
Oh, I like that. I think I might do the same for Oliver, actually. I'm doing research on him right now. See,
I have a question, Trev, about the album. How would I make a custom Trapmaster album, by the way?
you could use, Isaiah, you could use a Thomas model. You just have to modify the front.
Wait, which one? New one or the old one?
Fine.
It could
Henry's
be
smoke
either.
flew high into the air.
But Henry's the steam from Henry is coming from beside him.
That is definitely a goof.
Smoke flew high into the air. The painter couldn't see. Both he and the paint pots
and
seen in the
Queens.
background.
Bringing people.
Toby's bell sounds completely different.
All the engines work hard. Thomas sorted out their coaches in the yard.
And by the way, Train King, remember in the episode, in that dog episode was at Percy mentioned Donald Duck in that episode?
Oh, yeah. Just Duck's Luck. I love that episode.
Remember that part when Percy mentioned Donald and Douglas?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So earlier, Isaiah, I showed Train King how to get Lady on Soda Online. You can use, one way is to use Terrence. And another way is get 6 flatbeds, place them in this format.
Now, thanks with that idea, like a whole lot of people suggest I get Donald after the poll I did, and I'm very happy about that.
I know. I can't wait to see him in his episode. I'm gonna be really excited. Should I do the same?
Can you try to get Donald one day after you do your Magic Railroad rewrite one day if you get the chance?
Yeah, I'll think about it, Isaiah. But the one character I'm definitely thinking of doing a return for is this guy. I'm going to show him right now. Right here.
Oliver. But how are you going to get Oliver when he's so in high demand? I mean, 2009, he saved $100 back around 2020, and look, he scored Oliver with ease.
I think I might do the same. I'm just doing research on basically how, expensive he is. Because you know how much he is these days. He's ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah, he's doing expensive. Expected doing inflation going on around with these days.
Jeremy's hairdressing here.
Oh look, that's Germany from Train Boy 17. Why does Jen look a lot like Pink James from season 13?
He looks interesting in my book.
Yeah, I love Train Boy 17.
Yeah, his videos are really cool. Oh man, that lady I was looking that I'm gonna be ordering on this Thursday got sold.
What?
Looks like you're gonna have to look for a new one.
Hold on, maybe I could try to help you find another one, Train King. Because every time I look on eBay, First, I had to look for the price for what I'm looking for. Then I had to check my budget with my allowance money. That's how I get these things on eBay because I need to check my budget first. Always make like a budget plan. Not to mention with that, my teacher was very impressed how the way I manage my allowance money. Same thing with my mom.
That's cool. I'm doing the same thing too with Lady. I'm researching of how much she is first before I'm like, okay, I'll settle on that one.
Here's
But
Terrence and the Magic. She's what?
She's about $48.
Here's Terrence and the Magic Railroad. It's like, I can go anywhere indeed and don't need rails. Goes straight through.
Dang, yeah, Lady's a lot. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to wait on her.
They get the Twisted Mountain Badge and Tiny Toy Tank Engines.
Here's the Thomas model I was referring to, Isaiah. This one.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna give him that updated play rail face to make him look more like how he did in season 1.
The Donald comeback will be kind of something like this, what you said, Treble. Ever since Spencer Calamity, Shoto has been a little bit in a crisis, and they don't know what to do.
Cut! His name is Train King, not
Oops,
Trevor.
Sorry, don't blame me. I apologize.
No,
Wait.
Isaiah, it's fine.
Wait, what are you looking at?
T-Public.
Oh, I love the Christmas one. I love that time of year.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah, we have another one of those characters' birthdays coming up.
Who's your favorite Sailor Moon villain, Dax?
It's a type. My favorites are the Witches 5.
Yeah, Isaiah, that episode for Donald will definitely help after what Spencer did in Spencer's Calamity, like a follow-up.
Bill and Ben faces.
I need to get Ben pretty badly. Earlier before I got Donald with the help of my mom, I think about getting the Hit Toys Ben to help me like compare with the Hit Toys Bill.
Amazing.
There's accurate faces here.
I love Edward's faces. Look at Diesel's.
It looks like I need to get the pictures of these and convert them to JPEG and edit them on Paint.net and then printing them onto G-scale models.
That would be really cool, Dax.
Look at Thomas's face. That's somehow accurate.
Oh, I wish Thomas was still good.
Same with Percy's season 2 face.
Wait, that's a handle?
I think it's Duke.
Well, I have an episode planned for Duke called like Duke Remember. I don't have a plot for it yet. Is that Duke is just gonna tell one of his older days back on the Minnesota Railway to another engine. Maybe so Hannah will appear in that episode, but I don't know about PSM aka Stewart because he can a little bit tricky to hard to find, but he's not that expensive.
I heard this, Isaiah. In the name of the moon, I'll punish you.
Ooh.
Well, Sailor will represent Japan.
She will. Star Butterfly will represent America. Twilight will represent Canada. Marinette will represent France. And Bloom of the Winks will represent Italy.
I want to visit Japan. It looks so pretty.
I also want to visit London, the UK. Instead of travel by plane, I want to travel on the Queen Mary too.
Look at the Diesel shirt.
Ooh, very festive.
Oh, I want to show you something to similar that I also got for Christmas. I'll be right back.
And here's the Diesel Devious face.
Now, you see, Lionel should make a face like that for their Diesel model.
Look at my clip that just gave me back on Christmas.
What is it?
a Thomas sweater.
Oh, that's cool.
Like is he being vandalized or something?
Maybe he kind of is. I just
Many
noticed this yesterday when I went out to Burger King.
like this. Lionel's legacy should make these Thomas faces here.
Yeah, I like that idea, Dax, because Lionel with their Thomas model only has like I think 3 faces. Tired, angry, and I'm forgetting one more.
They should make his sly face right here.
Oh yeah, I love that face.
They got just another troublesome truck. It's accurate. It's season 1 accurate.
I missed those old days when Thomas was good.
And Sailor Moon. Here I might as well have to show you the Sailor Moon Crystal, which is 5.
Interesting.
How do I spell a sore throat?
S-O-R-E.
S-O-R-E.
So in Crystal, Kaori Knight was their boss.
Well, guys, I actually gotta go, but before I go, I have one quick question to ask.
Yes.
Should I, besides getting Michael's coaches and that Thomas, should I get another Stepney or just get Lady?
That's totally up to you. Which one you like more? It's totally up to you. Stephanie or Lady, but I think mainly more on Lady just for the Magic Railroad rewrite.
True. I also too have to leave because I have to shower. So it was nice being on this stream with you guys.
Nice being on the stream. It'd be my first successful stream. Are you gonna go to?
All right. Before I do, since this stream was successful, round of applause.
Or you go to Isaiah?
No, I think I'm staying.
All right. Adios, my friends.
Adios.
Auf Wiedersehen. But my most favorite of the Witches 5, Isaiah, is Udiel.
Udiel?
Yeah. That she has red hair.
Oh, I see.
Tolulu has green hair. Mehmet is yellow. Villy is light blue. Cyprin and Petarol are the twins.
Whoa.
Andrew murmured. Now I can talk to you.
What is that beast?
It's somewhat one of their daemons.
Whoa.
And there's 3 of them. Them being Tolulu, Bairuit, and Ujiel. How about now I can talk to you.
Oh my gosh.
So Isaiah, here are the twins of the Witches 5. Cyprin and Petarol.
Whoa.
Trevor said that his favorites are the ones from the first season, like the ones who worked with Queen Beryl. There's the Sailor Moon S. Answer the moon call.
Oh, I
like
see.
this is all in Japanese.
I wish I
Then-
could speak Japanese.
So she said. So the character will give out a question over the phone, then they'll choose the answer you think is correct, and then press one of the buttons. So Serena's question here was, which one of the following choices was her future self Neo Queen Serenity? I actually have this on my channel. Oh, there's my stream!
Mm-hmm.
Right here. Which one of the following is Neo Queen Serenity here?
Is it free?
Nope. It is.
2番がネオクイーンセレニティなんだよ。
Number 2 was Neo Queen Serenity.
Wait, is that her in Japanese language?
Yeah, right here. And number 1 is Emerald. Number 4 is Kaori Knight. So for Sailor Mars, her question was,
レイちゃんことセーラー
she has a weapon.
Oh,
her
I
house
see.
is a shrine, so which one is her weapon?
2. Wait, what is that in Japanese language?
Yeah. And what is Lita, aka Sailor Jupiter or Makoto, best skilled at here? What's she best skilled at here?
What best skilled at?
Yeah.
It had to be 1.
ピンポン料理
Right here.
I can cook some foods.
So Mina's question was, which of these cats was Artemis?
でしょでし
4.
ょは2番の白いのよ。
It was the white cat.
Do you like cats or dogs more?
I don't know. But Rini's question was, who was it that led her from the future to the Sailor Scouts? Which one of these led her from the future to the Sailor Girls?
4.
The correct was one with Sailor Pluto.
Oh, Sailor Pluto? Why Pluto's a dwarf planet? Is Pluto part of our solar system?
I don't know. So Sailor Neptune's question was, which was AK Michelle? Her question was, which of these enemies was the one that Sailors Uranus and Neptune fought?
選ばれたんだよね。
Which one?
氷川神社のレイちゃんが
Which one did they first fight?
4.
宮司です。残念でした。
Number
2番
2.
の宮司が正解ですのよ。
I've also got these YouTube groups.
Speed with these
I remember.
soda bottles, please. And this time, please, Gordon. When will you help me?
Okay, sir.
When Gordon backs onto the express coaches, it makes a glass breaking sound here.
Oh, I see.
We also got Diesel has to be pinched. Like this.
Oh, that's Stanley? What's he doing?
It's Christmas presents and
Hello, you guys. Welcome to the Sodor Works.
Fool.
I mean, to the Sodor Works.
You stink. Only one I
I only wanted to stink.
Henry boy. Now I can actually talk to you. Well, so will you leave now, Isaiah, since Henry boy's here?
Actually, I think I better get going now, Dax. But it was nice talking to you. I didn't get to go going for school, but it's nice talking to you. See you in the next screen. Adios.
See ya.
Hey, look at this thing I got.
Wow, Henry boy, that was great. It's great to see you in another one of my streams, and it's my first successful stream of this year.
Wait, hold on. I want to ask you something. Your favorite Thomas character is James, right?
No, it's Edward.
Well, shit. Well, I wanted to show you this anyway.
I have that. I actually have that.
I have these.
Don't have those.
And this.
Nope.
And this.
You requested I have that. You actually got my request for Erdl.
What?
You got my request for Erdl like in one of my streams from last year.
I don't recall.
Like I showed some Erdls on eBay in one of my streams.
Oh, wait. Wasn't it the Henry?
Yeah.
Ah, my fucking head. Hey, Mattel, I wrote you a song. It goes a little something like this. You're a bitch.
That's a great version of Suction Cup, man.
Fuck you. You know, I actually know how to play an entire song, but it might get us copyrighted. Well, actually, no, I don't think it will. It's a Queen song. I don't think it will. I played like 50 Queen songs on one of my streams, and nothing happened. However, one of my friends did give me another copyright strike because of a song called "You Can Call Me Al." I think. I don't know.
I don't know either.
So, watch any good movies lately?
Good movies? Yeah, I will be looking forward to one. Sailor Moon Cosmos.
Wait, hold on. Are you excited about the movie that this guy's featured in?
Sorta.
I am. Well, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Fingers. You know, if you were to play a guitar for a long percent of the time, the high strings can really hurt your fingers.
Yeah.
If I'm pulling record. Should I really do it? I really want to play that song that I learned, but I'm just scared that I'll get you copyrighted.
So are you gonna leave for that?
Well, I'll probably do it maybe after the stream.
But now that I'm on my videos, I have to record my lines, so I'm gonna have to mute. You're gonna have to mute your mic.
Oh, well, actually, I was thinking of maybe remaking a season 1 episode, since I have no idea which one I should do.
I don't know either.
Anyways, I'll be in my mic now.
I'm James and Sailor Jupiter Fan 2001, also known as Blue Track Stacks. How dare you do this to my friend Jonathan? That counts as a turnoff. You both will be getting a Jonathan Moore, Bugs, and Lola Bunny error every single year. You can unmute your mic. I did those lines for Jonathan. Well, guys, this has been my very first successful stream of this year. What was your favorite part about it? Or me with Henry Boy just now? Join me again next time where I'll be doing a Sailor Moon, where I'll be live for a Sailor Moon character birthday. The second one of this year. This, of course, being Sailor Star Healer, aka Yacht & Co. This is James and Sailor Jupiter Fan 2001 saying, peace out and Black Lives Matter.